Hi, I'm Kelly Hushin, the online editor for the Trade Tech blog. I am here with John Papazian, CIO for the JMP Group, and we are at Trade Tech West in San Francisco. The conference is going on right next door to this room, and I just wanted to grab you very quickly to talk about a new topic that I think a lot of trading firms are interested in learning about, which is cloud computing. So if we can just, before that, start with a little of your background and a little of the firm's background.
JMP Group was founded in 1999 and it is headquartered in San Francisco. It is a full-service brokerage firm and alternative asset management firm. I joined JMP Group in 2003 and have been the CIO since. And the firm has grown from 100 employees at my start to about 225 employees today.
Wow, so more than double. That's great. So let's talk about cloud computing. Can you just explain briefly what this concept is for all of our viewers?
In its simplest terms, it is taking the computers that are under each person's desk and centralizing them into the data center, and it then allows individuals to be more mobile and access their workstation, as you might call it, anywhere around the offices, remotely from home, or around the country.
Why do you think that more firms are becoming interested in doing something like this?
It is, from an IT perspective, it is simplifying IT. From a business perspective, it is giving a little more agility and theoretically more cost savings moving into cloud environment.
Right. As far as service providers go for something like this, how would a firm determine who to use, what they need, etc.?
A firm has to determine for itself what type of cloud environment it's looking for first, and typically that's broken down to an in-house cloud, a hosted cloud, a hybrid cloud where it's in-house and hosted, or just simply a disaster recovery type environment where the cloud is out at a service provider.
Are there any limitations that come with transitioning to a cloud environment as opposed to being all in an office at a trading desk?
The limitations that come are everything. There is some performance issues that are being addressed right now that affect trading that many people know about, as well as video and audio technical issues that are pervasive in the cloud environment. As those technologies are resolved in the upcoming years, the trade floor will be fully housed within the data center in a cloud environment.
Wow, okay. Now, I know you can't predict the future here, but how long do you think it'll be before some of these issues are ironed out? Do you see trading desks transitioning in the next 5 years, 10 years?
Oh, in the next 2 years.
2 years, wow.
The technologies are either have been released, they have been identified by the large players such as Microsoft and VMware and Citrix, and first round technologies have been released by these companies as of 2009, late 2009. And we have seen some startup companies also trying to address these performance issues. We should see by about 2012 the second or third generations of these technologies in place and essentially having resolved this video, audio, and peripheral device issues by about 2 years from now.
Wow. Now, you mentioned earlier that one of the biggest challenges inherent with this is the actual transitioning into the cloud environment. Can you name some of those specific challenges that come with it, with the transitioning?
The simplest of challenges is user experience from the user side, and from IT, it is simply learning how to support a slightly different environment. The user environment is subtly different. Their logins are a little bit different. It's more akin to a VPN login that we're accustomed to from home, and people get a little bit confused, as well as the peripherals may not work quite so smoothly as we're used to. From IT, everybody's used to running to the workstation or to the office where the individual is. They can now do this very easily from their desk and support it. And there's a little bit more technology involved in the data center, so the IT people need to make sure they're taking care of the problem a little more carefully as not to take out more workstations in one shot.
And lastly, what are some of the financial implications that come with this? Will it save firms money?
It is, what we have found has been that it is not particularly saving money. It is simplifying the environment. When the environment is simplified, the monies are then being used in other areas. Additionally, we're also finding some of our, when we've done research, some firms are spending more money on technology in the cloud environment itself, so that there's a workstation at the user environment and a workstation at the data center, and then there's licensing that goes in both places. So the costs are not quite there yet. Right now, it is just the newest, greatest thing, and we expect to see price reductions occurring in the next couple of years that'll be more dramatic, especially as larger service providers get into the market. The pricing pressures will occur, and the pricing will drop more dramatically.
And once people start to adopt it more frequently, do you think then the prices will also in turn come down?
Yes, it is the pricing pressures that are going to come from Microsoft to make sure that they are a big player in the game, and we have already seen that. They have caused VMware to drop some of the pricing of their products, and VMware work hard to create new products at a higher level in the IT and the technology stack, and charge for that. And as that continues, a lot of the core product pricing, such as the individual workstation pricing, will drop dramatically and may even become free, as some of those products have already.
Great. Well, thank you so much for talking with us, John, and I'll let you get back to the conference.
Thank you.